Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor ironsheik84 with another how-to video. So, I actually wasn't planning on making this one. I've had several people request that I do a review on straps and metals, so I was probably going to have that be episode 3 or 4. However, I've been hearing a lot of chatter about Dawkins being super hard to beat, so I figured, hey, what better time than to tell y'all how to beat him super quick, right? So first of all, as always, this strategy is going to work for normal mode, it's going to work for hard mode, it's going to work for hell mode. Right now I'm going to show hard mode because I don't have Sika at 3 stars yet. But there you go. And I'm going to choose the weakest of the tricksters that I have, which is going to be Luke Gallows right here. And then I'm going to go to the contest, and I'm going to take a look and see who's going to give me the most points possible. So I have my choice of, the Powerhouse Big Show, Hall of Fame Andre, Trickster Big Show, and finally the Showboat version of Andre the Giant. Now, I don't have the Memrock, I don't have NWO Big Show, I don't have the Icons of WrestleMania Big Show, and I don't have Hogan. So, unfortunately, I can't get the big points. But, again, like I said, all this stuff is relative. So, what I'm going to do here is pick what best is going to suit my needs. So, I'm actually going to go with Hall of Fame Andre here. Only because the Powerhouse version of the Big Show right here, even if I do double trainers, I'm still not going to have a turn 1 move with them. So it's kind of pointless doing that because he has such high charge moves. Don't know how he has a 4-star. Can't speak to the spear. I've never seen a 4-star Powerhouse Big Show, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm going to pick, like I said, Hall of Fame Andre, and we're going to take a look at his setup right now. So I got George the Animal Steel on him. And here, let's see. He's at a kind of a low level, so putting Gold Dust or KO on him for the extra damage isn't really going to do much. So let's see, what would be best for him? Actually, you know what? I'm going to put Stone Cold Steve Austin on him. Actually, strike that. I am going to put, and I'm only scrolling because I don't know which category this falls under. I'm actually going to put Zombie Stone Cold Steve Austin on him because it's going to add 3 more turns to the sub, and it's going to do 20% more damage. So there we go. So we're going to join for 1,000 here. Alright, and as in my other video, it's kind of self-explanatory, of course. Go with the lowest moves possible, go with the lowest team possible. So, like I said, we're gonna go with Hall of Fame Andre here. There you go. I'm gonna take that red move because my green move's going to fill this up right afterwards. And I don't have a double break here to be able to utilize to get an auto pin, basically. So there we go. So this is going to be too exciting, of course, just going through and beating all 4 nodes here with Andre the Giant. So of course, like I said, just for a personal thing, I'm going for the, like I said, I'm going for the first red move that I can get, red match that I can get if possible. And there we go. Alright, Mankind is down. Alright. Now we're gonna face Alistar Black. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. I was a big fan of The Simpsons. Yeah, you know, Camp Krusty. Whenever they have that video and they're saying it's like, and now meet my best friend, Mr. Black. I want you to treat Mr. Black with the same respect that you would treat me. Now here's my friend, Mr. Black. So every single time I see Alistar, that's the first thing that pops into my head. But again, just doing literally the exact same thing every single match. Try to get a red match if possible. Throw out the sub. Let it fly. There we go. Alistar is done. And now for the hard part here. Facing Angelo Dawkins. So there's a couple ways that you can tackle this, of course. So right now, my Sika is a 2-star gold, and everybody else it's either going to be 1-star, 2-star. But if you have them at 2 stars, you unlock a trainer. So I put Rusev on there, and I was using this setup right here with the Samoan drop, Samoan headbutt, and the elbow smash. And the reason I was doing that is this comes in charged move 1. Put out is 6 power. Put in 6 power blast gems and hope that you get something out of it. So you can try to do that, weaken them up. Try weaken them up with your next strongest powerhouse, or not powerhouse, with Trickster, and then move on to your bonus character. Here I should be able to take care of it, no problem. But again, just wanted to show this off. There you go. So luckily I do have a red match here. Gonna do that. So he's either gonna break these green gems or do this row break right here. Oh, he didn't do a row break, surprising. So normally people would say, hey, do this cascade, but if you see here, he's charged 5 of 6 and it's gonna pin him. So you always have to think about that sort of thing before you move forward. So instead, I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm just gonna go for the sub. There we go. So he's almost down. There you go. It's at level 1, but it doesn't matter. Do the Jawbreaker. Break these X gems. There you go. Got a cascade and a bunch of extra breaks in there. And Angelo Dawkins is down. There we go. So I got my 1800 bonus points. Beat Angelo Dawkins, no problem. And the blitz has been done. But y'all might say, oh, you know, my son's friend, Mr. Snappy, might say, but Professor ironsheik84, not everybody has Hall of Fame Andre and can do that. And I'd say, yes, sir, Mr. Snappy, that is true. But you know a character that most everybody does have here that they can use? Who is it, Professor Iron Sheik? Well, it's none other than the Showboat version of Andre the Giant. Oh wow, yeah, I do have him. Alright, I'm gonna go back home now. Thank you, Professor Iron Sheik. No problem, Mr. Snappy. Have a great day. So yeah, everybody has to have Showboat Andre, right? So here's what you do. You're gonna go here, and there was the Bushwhackers last month, right? We're gonna go to Move Charge, and we are gonna put both of our MP trainers on the Big Show. Oh, now I'm gonna say Big Show. Andre the Giant. Ugh. All right, and let me just double check something here. Is there a... Trying to see. Oh yeah, you can put Typhoon on here, by the way. For red gems doing extra damage, everybody should have Typhoon from the month-long contest, as well as the fact that he's in the keys pretty regularly. So we're gonna put him on. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave him on Walter. Yeah. Red gems. You might want to put Rikishi on there if you want, if you have them. But yeah, the reason saying is you're going to want to break the red gems. You know, you're going to put Typhoon on there because you want to break the red gems in order to get the yellow gems going. But that's not so important. But like I said, double trainer right there, right? +1 move charge. And I forgot to do this real quick. So we're going to come here. And as always, I advocate opening up that third metal slot if available. Now with my setup I don't need this, but just saying, I highly recommend it. Put a flat red damage metal on there. I just don't want to right now. But there we go, we got a slightly harder Cena, but let's take a look at this. So my Andre the Giant is 4-star silver, but I'm sure most, you know, it's like anybody who's been playing this game for a long time is going to have them at 4-star gold, at 4-star 4SB or whatever. But yeah, look at this, Jawbreaker. There you go, turn 1. Cena's been pinned. And by the way, if you don't have the, if for whatever reason you don't have the flat red metal to put on there, what you can always do for just specifically for this setup is, and I should have done this beforehand, that's my bad. Let's see, we're gonna face Mr. Sacco here. I don't even know why I have this metal on here. I don't ever like use them, but there you go. We have a takedown, so plus 15% move damage. You know, you can put 2 takedown medals on them. I'm not going to because I don't use Andre and I don't want to waste my metal bits taking it off. But especially like a level 4, which is 10k. But there you go. Put 2 takedown moves on the medals on there and buff this 15%. But yeah. I know I'm giving out a lot of advice here that I'm not following right now, but it's only because, like I said, I don't want to use up the precious bits that I have right now. I have some, especially if I'm going to make that metal and strap video, I'm going to need some. So there we go. There we go, we got a turn 1 defeat on Mr. Sacco. We're gonna face Alistar Black. So yeah, there we go. So remember, like I said, the key here is always speed. And there you go. Now, I could put him in the sub, but, you know, like, again, we go for speed here. And I'm going to... I always want to go for the most damage possible, so there we go. We're going to do that because it's going to get a... these black gems here are going to break, and it's going to break into these green ones right here. There we go. Set up that cascade there. And I believe Mr. Black has been defeated. So there you go. And now on to Angelo Dawkins. Now, of course, Dawkins is going to be a lot tougher here because I'm using a much stronger team. But there we go. Angelo Dawkins versus Andre the Giant, who's still at full health, mind you. There we go. Bricking the gems. So since he is gonna be ready to go and charge these purples on the next move, I don't want to risk him getting a cascade or anything out of the blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my submission gems right there. He's probably still gonna get a cascade after this anyway, but still. There you go, let the sub run out. What did I say? What did I say? Cascade right there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to risk pinning him because I want to do this. Again, just look for every bit of additional damage that you can get. So there we go. Down to 80k health. There you go. His green move is ready to go, but so is my sub. Alright, so then from here, of course, look for any red gem matches that you can. I can't, but I'm gonna go ahead and break this black one so I can get rid of this purple match against him. And of course he gets a green one right here, which he didn't go for some reason. Sometimes I don't understand the AI of this game, but there we go. Do a yellow match. Again, going for max damage here. Okay, now he finally did his green match there. I am going to do that row break. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get this regardless of what I do. So go for max damage, like I said. He's gonna do his spear. There we go. Alright, so this wasn't the cleanest victory for me, but there you go. Power slam. And I just defeated Angelo Dawkins with the 4SS Andre this time. So yeah, like I said, this one was a little dirtier victory, but still, everybody should have a Showboat Andre. And if yours isn't as built as mine is, you know, of course, like, you know, a 3SB or 3SS, this is going to be a lot simple. It's going to be a lot easier since you have you're not going to have as tough of a Dawkins to face. And on top of that, you know, like I said, I don't have that third metal slot unlocked. If you do, put that flat damage on there, and I'm sure that would have lasted like a lot less turns, but in my stubbornness, I didn't want to do it. So, last thing here, most everybody has the Big Show. So I have him at 4 stars. Now, just throwing this out there as a little bit of strategy. I'm not going to do this right now, but if you have, you know, if you have like a low level, you know, like a powerhouse giant and a trickster one, you can do this setup, and that way you're, you know, like if one goes down, you have a backup to get those bonus 1,800 points, right? But I digress. We're gonna put that there, so again, I can have the weakest team available to me, which is gonna be this right here. Also, I should have done this earlier. 6. Let's see. Actually, no, this is the weakest set I have. Oh. There we go, yeah. Take that down a little bit. Let's see about Sika. There you go. Took him down a little bit. And then the Big Show. I think I have all of his moves maxed. Yeah. Actually, all of these are about equal. Okay, I'm just going to leave it as it is. If you have them at 4 stars, do this, the red, purple, and red. And if you have them at 3 star, then put the Colossal Clutch and do, you know, do this one, you know, do the purple, black, and the spear. Or the back rake, I forget which one. Yeah, this is his 4-star move, but yeah, either one of these is going to be good. I would say do the back rake only because you're probably going to put woods on there. All right, but I digress. So it's going to do this one more time. Oh, and I forgot to do one thing real quick. There we go. We are going to charge. There we go. Double move charge, just like we did with Andre the Giant. There we go. Do I have any of the slots open on this? I use Big Show so little, I don't. Okay, yeah, I don't. All right. So, like I said, showed you the double red setup with Andre the Giant. Here it is with Big Show. And then, like I said, if you have him at 3-star, then I would suggest like I said, the Colossal Clutch. There we go. Well, I don't even need to do anything. This corner slingshot is going to be good enough to beat him right there. There we go. And then I'm going to go through with the rest of the nodes here, just like normal. Gonna face Mr. Sacco. Wish I had Big Show's gear, but I don't. There we go. So as you can see, just plowing right through this. And we're facing Alistar Black. Alright, wasn't able to get out of this. So there we go. Now the tough part, of course, is Angelo Dawkins. Won't discount that at all. And as an alternative, if you happen to be an OG player and you have Arn Anderson, you can go with one red trainer and just hope and pray that you get a red match right off the bat. But again, you know, want to be realistic here. All right. Probably very easily going to get out of this. It's going to do this break right here. Okay. There we go. He got out of it. Purple match. Let's see. Red match for me. Oh, hey, little one. There you go. Hickory dickory dock. Tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tock. Hickory dickory dock. Alrighty. Let's see. What do I want to do? This is one of those things. So he has these purple gems here. He has these green gems here. Let's see. 5 of 10. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do that break right there. Okay, I got lucky. So he is gonna get this green break right here. He's gonna go for purple. So let's see which one he chooses. Okay, so he went for purple. But there we go. I'm going to make all of his green gems into botch gems. So at least I get less damage. And I'm going to save this red move right here for my next turn. Okay. So again, not even going to bother with that cascade there because with the green gems that I turned into botches, this right here, and the corner slingshot splash, if I could talk. There you go. Angelo Dawkins been beaten. So there you go. 3 times in a row with 3 different characters, I have defeated Angelo Dawkins. So again, like, you know, I want to show things realistically. You know, you didn't see me just, you know, plow through it with, you know, losing like, you know, 100 health or whatever. I don't have the time to sit here and re-record and re-record and re-record until I get the perfect board. So yeah, so there you go. There's 3 setups to beat the Gauntlet Blitz. And again, like I said, the strategy works on every single node, whether it's normal, whether it's hard, whether it's hell. I do want to throw this one thing out at you. I'm not going to go through Andre the Giant only because I don't have him built up quite enough yet. But where is he? Oh, there he is. My suggestion, if you're lucky enough to get Andre the Giant, so you do that. You do that. There you go. So if you do this with the double red, you're pretty much gonna one turn everybody. So just throwing that out there. Mine's, like I said, mine's not really strong enough to really show anything. Actually, you know what? Screw it. For the people, there you go. I equipped all of his weakest moves. He went down to 55-12, right? So here we go. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna swap out the Big Show. Oh yeah, why don't I press the contest button? There we go. There we go. I did not choose the Big Show for Andre. There you go. That was a waste of 12. I have plenty of health packs, but still, what a waste. There we go. I gotta tell you, having these double red MP trainers just really makes life so much better. There you go. And just throwing this out there, if you have Zombie Cena to put on there, if you were part of that check-in deal to get him, let's go. Cross break gems do 25% more damage. There we go. And of course, I don't have a belt for Andre, but as I always advocate, get those flat damage medals on there. So here we go. We got Andre, and I'm going to swap out that move with this one right here. There you go. There we go. So this is going to be with Andre the Giant. I mean, obviously, I can only do this the column break to a certain point, but this is a 2 or a 3rd round thing to knock him out. But there we go. There we go, Mr. Sacco. Just wanted to take a look at something real quick. And what you can always do, just throwing this out there as well, you can always elect to only break one column. So you see there how my black move is filled up. Now this can come back and bite you if a connecting gem comes down, or multiple ones, but there you go. So just throwing this this method out there too. So there we go. 3 turns. Of course, Sacco's gonna get his shit in. Like Like I said, of course I could have finished this match off, but I just wanted to show this as an alternate strategy. So 2 random botch gems are going to be turned into cross break gems. Fortunately, none of the good ones. But let's do that right there. I guess showing the alternate strat came back and bit me in the ass, didn't it? There we go. Alright, but I like that. There's a row break. Now again, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have delayed just beating Sako outright. But again, I just wanted to kind of show what other methods there are. So there we go. Andre's defeated Mr. Sako. Got Alistar Black again here. Okay, again, we are going to just go ahead right off the bat. I'm going to break 2 columns. Take a look. He's going to have that ready next turn. Otherwise, I would have done the rope break and then done the chokehold. But anytime that I can prevent them from pulling a move off is is my ultimate goal. So there we go. It's always the worst place that it could go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do that just so I can get that ready to go again. Of course, none of the... Okay, if it's this blue one... of course, but there we go. Didn't even notice the other one over there, but there we go. Alistar Black's been defeated. And we're going to face Angelo Dawkins for the 4th time now. Alright, and just to point out, as y'all seen, no props or anything whatsoever. Oh, great. Oh, great. Of course I get the out-of-memory error. Always, the moment that I go into battle, that's exactly when it chooses to do this. Oh well, another ticket to Scopely. Alright. Back to hard mode, of course. Hey, Andre didn't lose all of his health. Oh, for the love of God. Thank you. There we go. But of course, Angelo Dawkins is now at 800. He gained 800 talent from that. He went from 4,900 to 5,700 there, if y'all noticed. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and break both columns and pin him, just for the damage. There you go, so that's 30k right off the bat. He's going to do whatever it is, no cascades or anything. He's going to have his green move ready, turn 2 for him. So there we go, going to throw the sub out. Reshuffle the board. There we go. Okay, so as much as I would love to get this red match right here, I want to block him from doing the green match there. It's fine. Kick out. I'm going to break this. There we go. And Angelo Dawkins has once again been defeated. So there's a scary moment there. For an alt strat, what I was going to do is put Sika in with his, with the Rusev moves, just weaken him down. And then just hope and pray that I get lucky with Andre and not lose. But yeah, there you go. Angelo Dawkins been beaten multiple times in a row with multiple different characters. So, again, I hope Professor Iron Sheik's strategy helped you out here. And let's see what we got for the fruits of our labor. Some of these sweet, sweet bags. So we got 800 faction points and a 2-star gold Viper. We got 2,000 contest points and a 2-star silver Bray Wyatt. Got 1,000 points and a 2-star gold Becky Lynch. And the last bag got 800 contest points and a 2-star silver Bret the Hitman Hart. So yeah, that's it. That's all you need to do. So, as always, catch me on Twitch at ironsheik84 for, I do tutorials mostly offline, but sometimes I'll do them online too during a stream. I stream feuds, showdowns, and whatnot as I'm able to. And of course, please like, comment, and subscribe to me on YouTube. And feel free to throw me some suggestions on what to do for the next how-to by Professor ironsheik84. As always, hope to see you on Twitch for more WWE Champions action. And with that, I wish y'all a wonderful evening and best of luck with your Gauntlet Blitzes. Goodbye.